You went to the Muslim countries and you imported the garbage that the Muslim countries wanted to put in prison or isolate away from society. You went and you imported them. Why? For cheap labor. You make your bed, sleep in it.
How you guys doing? My name is Official Sahar TV, and today we're watching a pretty important video. It's a Muslim speaker. I don't know his name. Please write me his name in the comments so I can watch more of his videos because I think he's truly remarkable. Talking about the problem of the West bringing all the garbage into their country. And when I say garbage, I mean Islamists and people with sick ideology. Before we get to the video, don't forget to comment your favorite type of Middle Eastern food because I am hungry and I'm looking for something to eat. And don't forget to subscribe because I am trying to grow this YouTube channel to 1 million subscribers. That's it. Let's start. Let's watch the clip.
The other extremist groups, like the Muslim Brotherhood, who are friends with the IRGC and Hezbollah people, they cannot operate in Bahrain, in Oman. These are Muslim countries. Where do they operate? In London, in France, in Washington, D.C., in Australia, in Canada, Toronto. They operate here. They have bank accounts. They register charity. Right. So Macron, the president of France, recently said the Islamic world is in a crisis. I say, no, you are in a crisis. You went to the Muslim countries and you imported the garbage that the Muslim countries wanted to put in prison or isolate away from society. You went and you imported them. Why? For cheap labor. But these Islamist extremists, they don't want to work. They want free welfare. They want to marry French women, blonde hair, blue eyes. They don't have time to work. So look at Poland. They don't complain from Islamic extremism.
Poland doesn't let any immigrants to come into their country from a pretty right-wing ideology. But look at their situation. They don't have remotely any of the problems that the UK has, or France, or other European countries that are starting to be flooded by Islamists and people that oppose the countries they live in. Look at it. The West messed up, and it's irreversible now. I don't even know what to suggest to these countries to do in order to solve these issues because they're too deep in it. I don't even know. If there's any suggestions in the comments, please share it with me so I can educate myself more about how they can solve this issue. But they are doomed. France is done. Jews and Christians are leaving France. Same as the UK. There's only 6% Muslims in the UK. Look at the impact it has. Go read about the grooming gangs. Go read about the countless terror attacks that take place in the UK. It's crazy. Why would you import all the garbage into these countries? Why would you do it?
Not a single terrorist attack in Poland. The moment they sense there's a problem, they crack down on it. Polish policy, beautiful. The French, no, come. When they come, they use the resources. They go to Washington, D.C., and they sit in Congress. They support the Iranian regime.
Yeah.
They go against the sanctions in Congress, right, with their hijab. Why? Because the ideology is filth to begin with. When you import that, or you allow it in, or you amplify it, or you glorify it in any way, you make your bed, sleep in it. So that is also a problem of the West. The question is, Tina, did the extremists become stronger or the West become weaker? I say it's both.
You make your bed, sleep in it. Beautiful sentence. Beautiful sentence. However, I wish the situation could be fixed. I wish it could be fixed. And the funny thing about this is that people who leave their countries in Syria and in Egypt and in Sudan and, all these places, they leave these places for hopes to find better lives. But then they go and they praise the countries that they left. They say, this country is better. We need to bring all the filth and all the disgusting ideology into the country. So why would you leave in the first place? Why don't you stay in Yemen? And the main answer is Islam. They're trying to bring the ideology of Islam and spread it all around the world. That's why they barely do it in Muslim countries, just like the ones that he mentioned. They barely have any attacks in the UAE. The world needs to wake up. And if from the people watching, you guys know the name of this speaker, please write it down in the comments. I want to watch more of his videos. I think he is very insightful. And I'd like to learn more and educate myself more about what he has to say. So thank you for watching this video. I highly appreciate it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Comment your favorite Middle Eastern food. I'm hungry. And I'll see you again next time. Yalla, bye.